The Big Ten has a network. The SEC has a network. The Pac-12 has a network. Hell, Texas has a network. The Big 12 out west, they used to call it the Pac-10. The Pac-12 out west, they have their own networks. They don't truly need the NCAA. And Mo, I made up a list of players that you've heard of that come from very small schools who you're not even thinking NCAA when you think of them. For example, San Diego State, Marshall Faulk. Southern Mississippi, Brett Favre. Joe Flacco, Delaware. Leroy Glover, San Diego State. Rodney Harrison and Tony Romo, West Illinois. Vincent Jackson, Northern Colorado. Steve McNair, Alcorn State. Keenan McCardell, UNLV. T.O., Tennessee Chattanooga. Bryce Park, Northern Iowa. Same school, Northern Iowa, Kurt Warner. Some of these guys, Mo, are Hall of Famers. So when you're looking at these big schools thinking the big schools going to be out the mix, this is why I said this is our opportunity to start shooting our people to the Clark Atlantas, the Morris Browns, the Howards, the motherfucking Morehouses, the Jackson States, the Russ Colleges, the Alabama States, the Alabama A&Ms, the FAMUs, and so forth and so on. And people will come to us. See, as to quote the great Dr. Claude Anderson, we think consumer power is an actual power. It's a handicap. But because we have that handicap, what endorsers will do is run their asses down to those HBCUs if our young people run there, and it will. Now you got a ton of money flowing through Clark Atlanta, a ton of money flowing through Morris Brown, a ton of money flowing through Morehouse, and so forth and so on. We will benefit more than it will hurt us. I think. Please respond to that if you like, Mo. I'm looking forward to reading your response. I think student athletes should get the same money, not enough to make them rich. I think they need to be made rich if depending on who you are, Chris. I know you're not listening, but if you are Brian Bosworth, if you are Tim Tebow, if you are them dudes washed out, they was bums. They ain't making past college. Most of the brothers who big time, they making like Aubrey Bruce down there. And Aubrey really didn't make a lot of himself. Maurice Prothro down there in Alabama broke his leg and it was not. He's a damn teller at a bank now. Just imagine if Maurice Prothro would have left college and when he busted up his leg, couldn't have an NFL career. Imagine if he had $400,000 or $500,000 sitting there waiting on him. Point blank period. I'm just saying, man. This is our opportunity. But you play basketball players, football players. You have to play. No, you don't. You don't have to play swimmers, golfers, and cross country, etc. You can play track people. You can play football players and basketball players. You know why? Because track people get Olympic funding and they get money. Football players and basketball players until NCAA start selling out golf events. Golfers don't get no damn money. Cross country, ain't nobody gonna watch you run no 2400, so you ain't get no money. If you ain't generating no dough, you don't get none. Point blank period. Chris reads your statements. Hey, they all student athletes. Well, guess what? Who paying to see them? When the last time, Chris, you turned on the TV and said, "Oh my God, I can't wait to watch what's his name? Tiger Woods win the Junior Nationals." Never, and you never will say that. But you're gonna watch Chris Webber. You ain't nobody watching that boy who won all them damn gold medals. I can't even think. Hey, they showed the dude from Baltimore who got caught smoking weed all the time. Ain't nobody talking about him no more. Ain't nobody talking about no damn Skeets Nehemiah. I mean, not Skeets Nehemiah. You talking about Skeets Nehemiah and them though. So no. You ain't generating no dough. You don't get no bread. Point blank period. Student athletes should be able to max out their earnings, the schools and coaches, like the coaches do. Exactly. The schools and the coaches pimping these young people. Hey, I invite my Latino brothers to, y'all killing the game. The Latino brothers from them islands down there, the Latino brothers from the city. Y'all, look, go to these HBCUs. We can make it a brown affair. And we can come up, man. This is our chance. I'm telling y'all, they pimping us, man. These dudes who are running, they are running, jumping, throwing, soccer. They do it, man. They doing it, and people will come see us. They will come see us. The brothers, the young Latino brothers who doing it on the soccer side of the game, Y'all come see some of these HBCUs. Maybe y'all need to get some LBCUs, man. I'm telling you, this is our chance. We can even out the playing field. I keep telling y'all, it's about money. It's about capital. Michael Phelps, thank you. It's about capital. Yeah, Pedro, I'm crazy, man. It's your first time listening, but I'm crazy. But Chris BS, the moment you sign $1 billion TV contract, that's the money, man. Exactly. NBC, to confirm what Rough Buff said, NBC, CBS, TNT, USA Network, and ESPN all gave up an excess of $3 billion to promote the National Basketball Association NCAA tournament. That's just a tournament. That thing generates billions of dollars on an annual basis. CBS gets their money back in triplicate from State Farm and all those people. Nike, Adidas, the big companies, the chip companies, they get their money back in triplicate. Why is it that Rick Pitino signed a $60 million athletic deal when he was in Louisville? They got 20, he got 40, and his ass ain't hit a shot since the 60s. No, I'm not trying to hear it. You're right on point. The networks are going to change the game. Basketball will be the biggest impact on both chains. Exactly, man. It's more games. Now, the beautiful thing about football, the reason football is such a situation is because it's a weekly event. That's why football makes that much money, because it's an event. We don't get together as men and women, no disrespect to the ladies, we don't get together as men and women and go watch basketball. But every Sunday here in Chicago, you can catch 25, 30 Bat fans together. In Georgia, you see 25, 30 Falcons. They got Falcon bars. And New York, New Jersey, you got 3 states, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, surrounding the Giants, the Jets. You got Boston fans doing it. You got the New England area, Rhode Island, Maine, Massachusetts, Delaware. They all flocking around the damn Patriots. So forth and so on. We can go on and on. It's a weekly event. That's why in the South, college football is so big, because everybody comes together for that one game on Saturday, and you can boogie Saturday morning. By 2 o'clock, the game over. Bam, it's time to party. Exactly, man. It's going down. I'm telling you. With basketball, you got basketball on about 6 days, college basketball on about 6 days a week. Every conference has their own television network. These young people can get paid. Look, if y'all don't believe me, 10 years ago, the Big Ten created their own network, the Big Ten Network. Once you saw they were giving each school in the Big Ten, if I'm not mistaken, I'm a lowball the number because I don't want to sound outrageous, but I think it's twice this much. They were giving each school $10 million. If I'm not mistaken, it was 20. But $10 million a school. You telling me, you talking about 100 dudes on the basketball team, 115 dudes can't get $22,000, $23,000 a year. I'm telling y'all, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but I'm telling you, it's time for these young people to get paid. Michael Phelps is the dude I was trying to talk about. Raider Nation in the building. Win, lose, and tie. Raider Nation till I die. You kicked out our new company. No, he said he had to go, low key. Rough Buff did get rough when he did smack Chris around. Pick up some Rough Buff and get back. But I'm telling you, man, this is the chance. People, I'm telling y'all, I got the number 1 Chief Rocker that don't drink no Chief. That's stuff. Kaboom! Guess who stepped in the room? What's up, Chief?
Yes, I'm trying to reach Shelby. Is Shelby there?
They got the number 1 Chief Rocker Jersey Vern in the building. What's good, Chief?
What it go? What it be? What it be? Hey, low key, you better put them bugs on, baby. Put them bugs in them ears. You know what time it is. Hey, man, I understand why you picked the Dodgers, right? Because they balling right now, you know. But this is a team you talking about went to the World Series back-to-back years. And it ain't bust a great, man. And all you hear is Dodger, Dodger, Dodger. They gonna turn that Dodger blue into Terry blue.
Oh, wow. No, man, you got to get it out. This year, the Dodgers ain't playing, man. Well, we don't know what they're going to do in the playoffs. But, hey, as of today, the Dodgers ain't playing no games, man. June 25th, 2019.
Man, we got them bitches soon. We got them the second half of the season. And we're going to show you what about Dodger blue. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what they're going to be saying? Damn, is Mr. October back? So many home runs going to be jetting out the stadium. And be like, Mr. October back? Where Reggie at? Yeah. Hey, man, but you know what? I was watching the Old Timers Day game last Sunday. And Reggie was out there. You know, Reggie one of the guys still come out and play. Not many old guys that come out and play. They may get announced if they still living on in town. But, you know, the Yankees only franchise that does that, man. And, you know, I think that's a good thing because you reward the play that did so much for you throughout their time. You know, because you know that Yankee team that ran from 96 to 2003, man, shit. Brother, ain't nobody can duplicate what they did, man.
That was hell.
They still straight out balling, man. Yeah, they was straight out balling. And the thing about it, they had 6 players off the farm club, right? And everybody else players that used to, like, you brought Dow Strawberry in, you brought in Cecil Phelps, you brought in the Chili Davis, you brought in, let me see, there's a couple more old-time veterans that get, Tim Rain, you know. All these guys got good. You remember my man, what's the picture name? El Duque.
Oh.
Remember El Duque? Everybody know who El Duque was.
El Duque helped my team win the World Series. El Duque helped my team win the World Series.
Oh, yeah. He had to come over there and show y'all motherfuckers up in let me take that back, man. He had to come and show the South Side how you win a World Series. You know what I'm saying? Before the Cubs did.
Exactly. That's what's important, before the Cubs.
Yeah, man.
I said that's what's important, before the Cubs.
Yeah. I had to make sure I say that, man, because, you know, there's a lot of people in the South Side really don't love the Cubs. You know. Definitely that. But, man, you know, but as far as the MVP, man, the MVP last night, I know you kind of salty about that, right? But the young brother deserves it, man, because, hey, he came from nowhere. He's a big man that you don't know if he's a center, you don't know. I mean, he's always going to be strong forward. But you don't even know if he's center, strong forward, point guard, shooting for it. Well, he can't shoot that good. But he's going to be close to the nation, man. You know, he owes his team and what he got, you know. And he left it all out on the court, even though, you know, he got ran up at the gym by Toronto. Well, shit, who Toronto didn't run at the gym? You know, the closest thing that came to Toronto was Philly. Philly took him to a game 7.
True.
What was it, game 7 or 6?
7. They won
game 6.
No, game 7. Philly, they bounced at the buzzer, game 7. That's right. No, they right, game 7. Yeah, because Philly had the home court. But, you know, either way it go, man, I'm glad that, you know, he did pull that thing out. I think there's a little positive with it anyway. Because Harden had a hell of a fine season. But what fucks Harden up is, you know, his mouth. You know what I'm saying? If you keep your mouth closed sometimes and just play the motherfucking game, let the referee put ref the game, then you have no problem. This young boy right here never had problems with the referee, you know. So they probably took all that into consideration, and that's why they gave it to him, man. You know, courtesy always beat motherfucking stats sometimes. I mean, you know what, Chief? With that said, man, I'm not mad that he got it. I like both of them. You know, you said it several times on your show. I am a Giannis Antetokounmpo fan. I just think in this instance, Harden should have won. I mean, but it's one of those things: 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other. That's all.
Yeah. That's gonna wake Harden ass up for next year. Because if they don't solve that problem with him and Chris Paul, oh man, it's gonna be hell next year, man. And they definitely need another piece. So I'm